Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast. Today, it's Car Review Tuesday, our twice-weekly review of what's inside our new car showroom. Mr. Mars has a look at the Ram 1500 Mopar edition.
Yeah, what it started out with is the Bighorn Sport Crew Cab 4x4. Now, this is one of their full-size pickups with the four-door crew cab. We had the 5-passenger seating. But for 2019, the truck overall is a little bit lighter. It's got a little bit stronger frame. So that's part of what builds in that capability with a more increased loads that it can tow and haul. It's more efficient. But the thing you're really going to notice is up front, the crosshair grille is gone. I mean, they've gotten kind of away from that big truck look, and it's a little more slimmer. So the new grille is narrower, and it feeds out into some narrow LED lighting package that kind of goes down to the sides. So it's LED up front, the tail lights, the bed lighting, everything's LED on this truck. Now, it's also got the power side folding mirrors, the rear power slide window, got the dampened tailgate, deployable rear step for the bed access. But
this is all part of the Mopar package.
Well, this is the base truck here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So because some of the things I wanted to note was, for the new truck has now got all new wheels on it. Why? Because they've gone back to a 6-lug axle instead of the 5-lug. So, for years they've tried to get away from that. Well, now they're going back for it. Again, you need that towing capability and the hauling capability. You got to build things a lot stronger. So on the exterior, when they started Moparizing this thing.
Moparizing.
Moparizing.
That's a word?
It is now.
It is now. Okay.
So this thing has the tires and the wheels on it, but it also had a roll bar on it. All these accessories are from Mopar. Had a light bar on it across the top. It had the tonneau cover, but it had a toolbox in it also. Now, this takes up about half the depth of the bed. But when you drop the tailgate down, there's drawers across there that pull out the length of the bed. So you can put all kinds of small tools and stuff in there as you pull them out.
Like the junk drawer underneath the telephone in the kitchen. Like
That's
that.
exactly what it is. There's 3 of them across there. Now, the downside of that is whenever we get ready to put stuff in there, because the bed is so shallow, you got to be a little careful of what you're putting up in there. And also because of the way it's looked with the Sport. And it also had a new exhaust system. One of the exhaust systems. This sucker sounded good. It sounded real good. And it's got a little bit of a rake to it. It's a little high in the tail. And it gets noticeable after you drive it for a while. But you get to the inside, you're looking at some deluxe cloth seats. The front seats are heated. The rear seats actually will recline a little bit. And it's got the fold flat flooring in it. So if you flip the seat up, you fold it out to where everything's nice and flat back there for cargo. Up front, we had the 7-inch gauge pod for the driver. We used to have a gauge package. Now it's a TFL thing. And we had the 8.4-inch Uconnect screen. You can get that 12-inch optional, but we had the 8.4.
TFL.
Isn't it thin film something?
LED.
Something, I don't know.
Okay.
So it's not actual gauges. It's a flat screen that appears to be gauges that's probably adjustable in what it shows.
That's how you can change it for you. I want the speedometer. I want the radio. I want this. I want that. That's all the little buttons so you can arrange it to what you want.
It's TFT, but whatever.
Is it TFT?
I think so.
Oh, well.
Thin film technology, I think. I don't know.
It's okay.
Whatever.
Mars has been dyslexic with phone numbers for years.
Yeah.
We know.
Why you want to bring that in there, right? We also had the 9-speaker audio system. And one thing I wanted to point out, we had the center console. So we had the passenger seating for 5. But the center console in these new trucks, 1.4 cubic feet. Now, what is that? That's a laptop. You can actually put a laptop in there, and it's got a couple of adjustable things. And one thing I found, if you slide the cup holders all the way forward, there's a lock box down there below that you could put something in if you wanted to and lock it up.
For your concealed carry.
Or, that too. So also, up under the hood, there's 3 engine choices, the 5.7 liter and the 5.7 liter e-torque, and then you can get the V6 is going to be the base engine. So we had the 5.7 liter V8 with 395 horsepower, 410 pound-feet of torque. And again, we had the Borla exhaust system on it that really sounds
That comes
nice.
from Mopar. It comes from Ram.
Mopar.
Oh,
Absolutely. A great thing to have. They ought to make it factory. But it's backed up by the 8-speed automatic. And according to the EPA, you should get about 15 miles per gallon in the city, 21 out on the highway, and 17 combined. Now, I had a lot of fun driving this truck. It sounds really good.
Oh, God. Did you do the on-ramp acceleration test?
Yeah, the freeway on-ramp acceleration. But anyway, so my average was a little bit less than 17. It was more like 15. But I really love the performance and the acceleration and the exhaust note of this vehicle. You know, you want to ride around with the windows down just so you can hear the exhaust on this thing.
You're that guy that when you go under the bridge on the highway and you go underneath the bridge, you put it in neutral and go, whoppa, whoppa.
Well, doesn't everybody?
My God.
Now, as far as one thing I would like to see a little bit different, it does come with a 321 gear in the rear end. I'd like to see it with a 355, just a little bit more.
Oh, God.
Just for the fun of it. Uh-huh. But when you're driving this thing, it's really got a nice pickup ride. It's not really overly stiff or overly firm like some of them are, and I think that part of that's because of the accessories, the weight of the accessories in the bed. But again, it does have that ride angle where the back's a little bit higher. Or that's the way it feels, like I'm in 1969 and I've got it jacked up with some air shocks. So I would put a level kit on it if it was mine. If you want to compare it to something, you're looking at the Ford F-150 that's going to start at around $34,600, a Chevy Silverado $29,700, maybe even a Toyota Tundra if you can find one for around $31,600. But a base Ram crew cab is going to start you at $34,845. Now ours, with the options that we had on it and stuff, was at $52,585 for a really nice truck.
Hey, thanks for checking us out. In Wheel Time is streamed on Facebook and YouTube and is broadcast every Saturday in Houston on ESPN 97.5 FM.